Welcome back to my channel. I am Dave, first year medical student here in the Philippines. So if you're new here to my channel, hi, I'm Dave. I make videos regarding my medical school journey. And today, dahil ECQ pa rin tayo dito sa National Capital Region, sorry naririnig yung mga dogs. Tahimik kayo ngayon. So for this video, I will try to answer some of your questions. Kinuha ko itong mga questions na to sa mga iba't ibang medical students or mga medical YouTube channels such as Strive to Fit, Cower Beauty, and Erin Hayes. And yung iba dito, mga naitanong sa akin directly, and yung iba dito, kinuha ko lang sa mga NMAT groups na nakikita ko through Facebook. So, let's start! So, sisimulan ko muna to by, again, introducing myself. So, I am Dave, a first-year medical student at Central Scholar University. My undergraduate degree is BS, Applied Mathematics, major in Actuarial Science. When people hear my degree, magtatanong sila, ha, ano yun? Ano yun? Ano yun? So, usually, ang industry namin is kami yung sa insurance. So, we do statistical analysis, we do forecasting, we do math stuff. Let's start dun sa questions. So, first question, how many schools did you apply to? So, I applied to 6 medical schools. I will link my medical school application videos down below. So, first I applied to University of Santo Tomas kasi maaga yung deadline nila. And then, nag-apply din ako sa UERM. And then, Far Eastern University, NMAT, yung sa Fairview. And then, I applied sa University of the Philippines College of Medicine sa Manila, so UP Manila. And then, I applied sa San Medam and then Central Scholar University, which is my current school. So, what is your pre-med and did your major matter? So, what is my pre-med? It's again, BS Applied Mathematics, major in Actuarial Science. And does it matter yung kung ano mang pre-med mo sa medical school? To some extent, yes. I believe na lahat ng pre-meds may kanya-kanyang advantages. Ano ba? Medtech. Magaling sila sa histo kasi syempre lagi silang naka-microscope. Sorry, nakikita niyo yung dog ko. Okay, so pharma, usually biochem kasi syempre pharmacy sila eh. So more on chemistry. Ganun yung ginagawa nila. About nursing, usually magaling sila sa namin, more on sa application talaga ng medicine. So sa subject namin na medicine and society and family medicine, dun sila nag-e-excel kasi more on field work nga. PT, ayan, yan, sila yung mga anatomy lords namin. Syempre kasi like 4 to 5 years yung pinag-aralan yung anatomy. Pero I believe it doesn't matter naman kung anong pre-med mo because in medicine you will survive basta masipag ka. Ako, I am a BS Applied Mathematics student and surviving, yun yung masasabi ko, I am surviving. And I have din pala yung non-pre-med series. So, dun sa mga non-pre-med out there na gustong pumasok sa medicine, ayun, sana mapanood nyo po yung non-pre-med series namin. I am trying to contact different non-pre-med students pa to share their stories sa non-pre-med series natin. How does medical school cost? Actually, sa amin, sa Central Scholar University, it's 120,000 pesos per semester. Wala pa dun yung books, wala pa dun yung syempre food mo, transportation, and accommodation kung nagdo-dorm ka, and yung mga mga study time foods mo or mga study out mo. NMAT Online is a Facebook page na nag-post din ng mga estimated or exact tuition fee ng mga medical school for academic year 2019-2020. And ito yon. So, if you want to check them out, please do so because they will truly help you sa pag-decide nyo sa pagtitake ng NMAT, which is the first step in entering a medical school. What is med school like? So, med school is nakakapagod, sobra kasi physically draining siya and mentally draining and even emotionally draining siya kasi my class starts ng 8 o'clock, matatapos ng 5 o'clock and then hindi kasi ako naka-dorm, so uwian ako. So, pagdating ko dito, sobrang pagod na ako kasi sa travel dahil nga sa poor transportation natin dito sa Philippines. And then, kailangan ko pa mag-aral and I need to prepare my materials for the next day or halimbawa, gusto ko mag-advance for the next week or halimbawa may exam kami na upcoming yun, kailangan ko pa mag-prepare kasi sunod-sunod din yung mga presentation, SGD, mga reports. So, how important is NMAT? For me, NMAT, again, sabi ko nga dun sa isa kong video, NMAT is not really a test for your mental capacity but your ability to store tons of knowledge kasi it will be a gauge para ma-check mo kung makakapag-survive ka sa medical school. Kasi nga, sa medical school, sobrang intense yung kailangan yung aralin within a short amount of time and kailangan mo siyang ma-retain sa utak mo. I guess, yung sabi kasi ni Dr. Villamor, yung professor namin sa family medicine, sabi niya, NMAT is to check your survival rate sa medicine. So, kapag mas mataas daw yung percentile ranking mo, mas magsa-survive ka sa medicine. Kasi nga, parang yung ang gulo yung dalawa. So, NMAT will really test your skills when it comes to learning. What do I need to be in medical school? So, first, you need to take NMAT. NMAT is the National Medical Admissions Test and wala naman siyang limit yung pagtitake nyo ng NMAT. Pero merong certain guidelines yung NMAT. So, I will link the CEM na lang sa baba. So, kindly check them out. Pero sa pagkakaalam ko, they highly recommend yung graduating students na yung mga magte-take ng NMAT. Kasi percentile ranking ang NMAT, hindi talaga siya pass or fail, unlike ng Philippine Law School admission test. What is a typical day in medical school like? My class is 8 to 5 p.m. So, 4 hours of lecture which is 8 to 12 and then may lunch break kami and then 1 to 5 p.m. Usually, nag-e-end naman ng maaga yung iba naming lectures. Halimbawa kapag short lang talaga yung lectures. And then, minsan may mga 1 hour kami na small group discussions and ibibigay sa amin yung cases ahead of time. So, we have to prepare for that. And then, ipe-present namin siya sa panel or sa professor namin. And then, there are certain questions na kailangan namin sagutan regarding the certain case. Meron din kami mga laboratories, so kailangan namin gawin yung mga nasa laboratories namin. And then, frequent yung quizzes. As in, sobrang frequent niya. Halimbawa sa anatomy namin, nagkakaroon kami ng pre-quiz. So, pre-lecture quiz and then post-lecture quiz. And then, halimbawa sa histology namin, meron kaming post-lecture quiz. So, yun yung typical day sa amin. Kaya kailangan mo talagang mag-aral. Sipag lang talaga sa med school, hindi kasi talaga kailangan, hindi mo sa hindi kailangan, pero hindi mo kailangan maging matalino sa medical school. Kailangan mo maging masipag kasi there are times na minsan susuko ka na pero kailangan mong overcome yung inner saboteur mo. How do you stay sane in medical school? So, how do I stay sane in medical school? I have different activities. I enjoy watching videos. Ayun, I'm talking to you guys, I'm doing YouTube videos para makakausap ko kayo and then to somehow venture out of my medical school routine para lang hindi siya nakakapagod, hindi siya nakaka-burnout. And lumalabas ako with my friends, nanonood ako ng movies, nanonood ako ng series, pero ang underlying factor nun syempre is time management. Kailangan matuto ka mag-time management kasi minsan marami ka magiging backlog and then minsan halimbawa kapag nasobrahan mo yung leisure mo, mawawalan ka na ng oras sa pag-aaral and it will affect your grades and then mahirap nang makabalik. Common yun, sobrang common yun sa medical students na mental health is one of the things na nako-compromise talaga when it comes to medical school kasi nga una sa lahat, yung common is yung inferiority complex. You will ask yourself, dapat ba akong nandito? Tama ba itong ginagawa ko? May mas deserving sa position ko ngayon? May mga ganon. And then, minsan, mafe-feel mo na you're on the verge of quitting. Sobrang common yun sa amin. And kaya, sa medical school, hindi ka makaka-survive without your friends. So, have a strong core within yourself and then have a strong core sa friends mo para they will boost you up when in times na kailangan mo. How different undergrad is in med school? Sobrang different niya kasi usually, sa UST kasi ako nag-undergrad, so ang time ko lang doon usually half day, ganun. Meron na akong times for organizations, for extracurriculars, makakauwi ako ng maaga, makakapagpahinga ako, and then hindi ko naman siya kailangang aralin talaga ng aralin kasi hindi naman sobrang compact. Bali, yung inaral nyo ng araw na to, eksakto lang talaga siya para lang matutunan nyo. In medical school kasi, halimbawa, yung skeletal system, parang dalawang meeting lang or isang meeting lang yun. So, lahat ng parts ng bones, kailangan alam nyo yung articulation niya, anong klaseng bone yun. So, kailangan naka-jam pack siya sa 4 hours na lecture na yun. So, yun siguro yung difference nun. In medical school din kasi, yun nga, katulad sabi ko kanina, talagang mapapractice yung pakikipag-communicate mo with a bigger audience and within your friends, within your group mates, kasi sobrang dami yung group work. So, kailangan marunong ka makipag-collaborate sa iba-ibang tao. So, what apps do I use for medical school? So, apps that I use for medical school, I use the gross anatomy, yung clinical anatomy, yung gross anatomy, yung 3D anatomy. So, I use this one. It's a complete anatomy. Yan. So, for my anatomy class. And then, for my notes, actually, trinay ko mag-digital notes and hindi kasi talaga nag-work sa akin yung digital notes. So, what I do is do my notes. I type my notes and then I write on it. So, during class, so marami akong ballpen, marami akong papers, and I know hindi talaga maganda yon kasi for our environment. Pero, digital note-taking is not really my thing and sobrang madali kasi ma-distract kapag digital note-taking. So, dito ko lang nilalagay siguro yung mga books ko or yung mga notes na nagawa ko. Mga chances, ganun. Dito ko lang nilalagay para easy reading lang. Halimbawa, on the go, I can read it para hindi rin masyadong mabigat yung dala ko. So, ito yung setup ko. Ito yung lampshade ko or yung study lamp ko. And then, yung camera ko na sobrang old na. And then, ano ba to? Swiss maze. And then, just a box. And then, mga books ko. And then, dalawang atlas ko. So, yun yung setup ko. Since, imaginein mo, ang bigat nito kapag ito yung dinala ko to school. How much hours do you devote studying? Halimbawa, kapag weekend, I study around 4 to 8 hours outside kasi hindi talaga ako nakaka-aral dito sa bahay. Mas prefer ko nag-aaral ako sa labas or nag-aaral ako with my friends. I study that long. Pero kapag yung normal class day ko, pag uwi ko dito 5, maliligo ako. Siguro matutulog ako sandali. Siguro gising ko na 7, dinner, and then from 8 hanggang mga 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. nag-aaral ako. Tulog like 4 hours. Swerte ko na yung 4 hours. Minsan, 1 hour lang. Minsan, 2 hours lang. So, yun, ganun talaga yung medical school if you want to survive. So, are review centers required for NMAT? Personally, hindi naman siya required. I self-studied for my NMAT. Pero, gusto ko kasing ma-check kung may natutunan talaga ako dun sa self-studying ko. So, enroll ako sa isang review center and then, ang goal ko lang kasi kaya ako pumasok ng review center is gusto kong ma-test yung knowledge ko. Kasi syempre wala naman ako makukuhaan ng test. So, unless meron ako ng MSA, so, yun yung una kong ginagamit for me to test my knowledge. Pero gusto kasi, meron pa akong iba para lang mas ma-test ko. Kasi syempre, pag nasagot ako ng MSA, meron ka ng familiarity dun sa MSA. Pag nasagutan mo na yung practice set, which is yung 2014 and 2019 practice set, syempre may familiarity ka na. Yes, kailangan mo rin ma-familiarize dun sa NMAT practice set kasi yun mismo yung concepts na lalabas sa NMAT. The practice set will give you a glimpse on the topics that you need to focus on. How's your first year medical school as a non-pre-med? So as a pre-med, kasi kapag tinanong mo yung mga medical students, sasabihin nila, hindi, huwag ka mag-advance kasi uubusin na ng pag-aaral yung oras mo during your medical school life. As a non-pre-med, alam ko na may disadvantage ako. So, I asked my seniors regarding yung mga certain topics na kailangan ko lang maging prepared kahit yung mga first topics lang, and then nagbasa ako regarding that. So pagdating ng medical school, meron na akong investment sa mga subjects na yung mga first topics kasi nabasa ko na siya. So during lectures, alam ko na ito yung lalabas. Alam kong ito yung pag-uusapan kasi nag-read through ako kasi alam kong may disadvantage ako. Kasi parang ganun din yung mga pre-meds, diba? Na alam na nila itong mga topics na to nung undergrad nila. So, parang refresher lang sa kanila to. So, ako din, ganun yung gagawin ko. So, it paid off naman eventually. So, do study, lalo na kapag may oras ka naman, why not? Next, how to cope with the discussion despite your undergrad degree. Kahit naman ano yung undergrad, mag-aaral ka talaga prior going to lecture. So, meron ka ng alam pagpasok mo ng lecture, and then some details kasi hindi kasi sasabihin nila doc, so kailangan mo rin magbasa ng libro. So sipag magbasa ng libro, yun talaga yung susi ng tagumpay dito sa medical school journey. How to cope? I study ahead of time, and then I do my own notes para pagpasok ng classroom, doon ako magsusulat, doon ko susulat yung mga additional information na hindi ko na isulat doing my own notes. And alam ba, kapag hindi ko naman natapos yung notes ko, yun, magsusulat ako doon and para ma-revise ko yung notes ko. Last question, this is a common question eh. So, is having a part-time job feasible during medical school? Hindi siya advisable. It is feasible, pero it's not advisable. Kasi nga, 8 to 5 yung classes mo, you have to study for your materials, you have to study for your quizzes, your reports, your SGD. So, talagang mahihirapan ka to cope kapag meron ka pang extrang iniisip unless mag-study ka na lang sa bahay nyo. So, hindi siya highly recommended or hindi siya highly advisable, but it is feasible. I guess that's all the questions na nakuha ko. If you have other questions, just comment down below and I will try to answer it. And I will do a separate video para lang makompile ulit natin lahat ng questions nyo. So again, if you like this video, hit thumbs up and subscribe. And please, 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 stay safe and stay home.